Imagine earning $500,000 a year and still stressing before payday. Sounds impossible, right? Yet thousands of high-income earners live exactly like this. Their paychecks vanish as fast as they arrive, leaving no safety net. In this video, we will uncover why even the wealthy are struggling to stay ahead, and how this financial illusion quietly traps the upper class. 8. Lifestyle inflation at its peak. When income soars, expectations follow close behind. The moment someone begins earning $500,000 or more, their entire sense of normal begins to shift. What was once a dream designer clothes, imported cars, luxury vacations starts feeling like a baseline standard. You convince yourself that you've earned this comfort, that living well is simply the reward for working hard. But here's the trap. Every lifestyle upgrade brings permanent costs, larger mortgages, pricier schools, higher taxes, bigger maintenance bills. Over time, your fixed expenses expand to match your income, leaving no room for error. Experts warn this is lifestyle inflation at its most dangerous form, a treadmill disguised as success. You feel wealthy, but live with the same anxiety as before because your expenses have risen as fast as your paychecks. 7. Keeping up with the wealthy. When you reach higher income levels, comparison quietly becomes your biggest liability. You start competing not with the average person, but with others in your bracket, friends taking private jets, colleagues joining country clubs, peers enrolling kids in elite academies. The pressure doesn't feel like showing off, it feels like fitting in. But this mindset turns financial progress into performance. You spend not to enjoy, but to belong. Experts call it status spending, a cycle that erodes savings while inflating ego. What begins as subtle upgrades quickly becomes unsustainable. Every yes to luxury is often a no to future stability. Ironically, many high earners end up envying the financial peace of those who earn far less but spend wisely. Over-reliance on credit. Credit cards, loyalty points, and convenient financing options blur the line between wealth and debt. Even high-income earners fall for the illusion that using credit smartly equals financial control. But when you use borrowed money to maintain comfort, you're not managing wealth, you're masking instability. High balances, interest rates, and hidden fees eat away at disposable income faster than most realize. Experts note that many people earning 6 or 7 figures are one financial shock away from chaos because their liquid savings are minimal. They rely on credit to bridge gaps their lifestyle creates. True financial strength is measured not by the limit on your card, but by your ability to live without it. Of massive fixed expenses. A $500,000 salary sounds enormous until you start subtracting the commitments tied to it. A $1 million home comes with property taxes and endless maintenance. Private schools add another 6-figure expense. Insurance, car leases, travel, and club memberships pile on silently. The bigger issue? Fixed expenses are sticky. They don't go away when income drops. Once you lock into these obligations, flexibility disappears. Cutting back feels impossible because your entire identity becomes tied to this standard of living. Experts emphasize that high earners must resist turning temporary comfort into permanent cost. The most financially stable people are not those who earn the most. They're those who keep their commitments light, their savings heavy, and their options open. 4. Tax pressure and poor planning. The more you earn, the more complex the financial landscape becomes, and without careful planning, taxes can devour nearly half your income. Many high earners focus on increasing revenue but ignore tax strategy entirely. They overpay simply because they fail to structure investments, retirement accounts, or deductions efficiently. This oversight transforms impressive salaries into disappointing take-home pay. Financial advisors stress that success isn't just about earning money, it's about keeping it. Wealthy individuals who fail to plan are often forced into reactionary moves at tax time, scrambling to mitigate losses that could have been prevented. 3. Lack of emergency savings. You'd assume that people earning $500,000 annually have large cash reserves, but the reality is startlingly different. Many live without any real safety net because they believe their income itself is protection. When unexpected expenses arise, whether it's a medical emergency, a market downturn, or a sudden job loss, they turn to credit or liquidate investments under pressure. This creates a domino effect. Debt rises, stress builds, and financial stability collapses. Experts say emergency savings are the single most underrated form of wealth preservation. The higher your income, the higher your responsibility to safeguard it. Comfort breeds carelessness, but only those who prepare for the unexpected truly stay rich. 2. Emotional spending and reward culture. At higher income levels, emotional spending takes on new forms. You tell yourself, "I've worked hard, I deserve this." That mindset turns luxury into therapy, a reward for stress or burnout. A new car, a luxury watch, a spontaneous vacation, each feels justified in the moment. But when spending becomes emotional instead of intentional, you lose sight of purpose. Experts call this the reward trap, the illusion that indulgence is balance. Over time, you begin associating success with consumption, not stability. The problem isn't the luxury itself, it's when pleasure becomes the metric of achievement. The wealthiest people in the world share one trait: delayed gratification. They buy peace of mind first, everything else second. 1. The illusion of endless income. The most dangerous belief among high earners is that the flow of money will never stop. Success breeds confidence, and confidence breeds blindness. You start to believe your career, business, or investments are bulletproof. But the economy doesn't play favorites. One market crash, one job shift, one major expense, and the illusion shatters. Many people earning 6 or 7 figures end up financially fragile because they never prepared for the day. The checks slow down. Experts warn that financial resilience comes not from abundance, but from anticipation. True wealth is built with humility, the understanding that every peak can have a valley. The illusion of endless income keeps people chasing more instead of protecting what they already have. And when the music stops, only those who built wisely are left standing. So even those earning $500,000 are not immune to the paycheck trap. The secret is not earning more, but managing smarter, cutting the noise, saving first, and staying grounded. If this opened your eyes to the truth behind modern wealth, hit like, drop your thoughts below, and subscribe for more insights that expose the realities behind financial success.